Welcome back, YouTube. Yes, sir. You guys already know it's a great day to be different. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do today, man. We're gonna show you guys how to be different today. We got a nice undercut high taper fade for you. Yes, sir. First step we're gonna do is we're gonna lay everything down. Especially with this type of texture. It can be very difficult to control this. All you gotta do is just blow on it and the hair is moving. It's going somewhere that you don't want it to do. So very important to keep a brush, a comb with you, on you at all times. You see this? We're gonna lay everything down. Then we're gonna start debulking. 1.5 guard all the way open against the grain. Going against the grain just makes it so much easier to get that all even look that you want without having to go over it too many times. Usually an undercut like this on a more coarse hair, I would be using the claw method, half guard, second notch, but he has a much more straighter type of hair texture, so we had to create that 1 guard close with the grain look a different type of way this time. So we went the 1.5 all the way open. As you can see right there, we're going to debulk all this all the way up to the disconnection. Then we're going to start our ball line. Easy day. You guys saw how easy that hair just falls off. Even with these JRLs do not hit. So to tap that in like that lets you know how soft this hair is. This is not an easy cut, but it's also not complicated either. This is the sweet spot. So no guard, all the way open. We're gonna go about 1 inch. As you guys saw, I hit that hairspray behind the ear. It's gonna freeze the hair, so that way whenever we attack behind the ear, it's gonna come right off. Next step after the no guard all the way open, we are going with the half guard all the way open, and we're starting the detail process. As you can see right here, represented down there on the bottom right with the feather technique, nothing but your corners. So half guard with the no guard all the way open is a half. Then you throw a half guard on top of the half. Simple math, you got a 1. Do not overcomplicate this. So we are using, this is technically, when you do the math, a 1 against the grain, feathering, hitting the dark spots, and then we're gonna drop down to the no guard. Now we are at no guard, close. We start close, go middle, go all the way open. The higher you go up, the more you want to open your lever. And we are attacking the dark spots using nothing but your corners. We are detailing. Me, I like to detail as I'm fading. And believe it or not, this speeds up time for me. As you can see, this fade is damn near already done. We used 2 guards, and that was it. 1.5 guard and a half guard. We were able to skip the 1 guard because, again, half guard plus a half all the way open, no guard, equals a 1. So we found that sweet spot in between. Using your feather technique, you can stretch, as you saw, that half guard all the way into that 1.5 open. Then we're gonna put that line right there. Remember, I used that holder, so this behind the ear was ready to go. As you can see how much of a difference that makes, especially down there towards the bottom of the fade, close to the ear, how much more that makes that fade pop. Yes, sir. This is the same steps, same exact steps on this side. So we're gonna let you guys have it. I'll be back whenever we get to the edge of it. right, well now we have made it to the edge up. Like I said at the beginning, as you can see right here, this is the half guard second notch with the grain. Using the claw method, it's the exact same, gives it the exact same look, the exact same length as that 1.5 all the way open against the grain. Don't ask me why it works or how it works, it just does, as you can see. The only reason why I switched up right here on the edge up is because I needed to be a little bit more precise on that edge up part to separate the edge up from the twist that he has in his head. So just to be a little bit more precise, to aim exactly where I wanted to hit, I used the half guard claw method. But we're gonna start right in the middle. We're gonna walk it to the left. Doesn't matter which side you walk. It doesn't matter which side you walk first. Me, I start to the left just because based off of my station, I am usually standing on the left side of the client. So we're gonna hit the vertical bar, hit him with some pencil for some contour. Make sure it's nice and clean. Then we're gonna start back in the middle and walk it to the other side to make it match. Make sure it's nice and clean. Then we're gonna attack the vertical bar. Throw some pencil on it for some contour. Make sure it's even. Yes, sir. Then we're gonna hit it with some enhancements. So we're gonna start with the wet enhancements first. We're gonna attack it right in the middle. Always sweeping, moving the nozzle, and tapping the trigger. This prevents you from spraying too much, making it cakey, and also preventing it from getting runny. You don't want this enhancement running. Tapping the trigger, always sweeping gives you some control and some precision. Now we're gonna throw on the dry enhancements. Hit them with some hairspray so the enhancements have something to stick to. The dry enhancements just make for a better look. Also some longevity in the haircut and the edge up. It also gets rid of that wet look, that very shiny wet look of the wet enhancements, especially on camera and photos. Whenever you got the wet enhancements, when you snap that photo or when you're taking that video, it just looks really, really shiny. Dry enhancements is just gonna dull that out for you, make it look a little bit more natural. We're gonna hit them with the hot sauce you saw on both sides. This allows me to push that pencil over to create that razor blade look, that razor blade effect. Eliminate any overspray, as you can see right here, of the wet or the dry fibers. Clean up the edge up just a little bit more, make it pop, make it stand out, and just clean up the entire front end of it. Whatever you don't like, whatever is excessive you can't get with the trimmers, you're gonna clean up with a Q-tip. This cleanup process is very, very important. That cleanup process is a huge difference. It makes a huge difference. Get you some Q-tips, keep them on your station, and we're gonna mop up whatever we got to with it. Yes, sir. Now we're gonna attack the mustache. My mans don't have too much facial hair, but he asked to get it cleaned up, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean him up. When you're doing the face, it's all about finger placement, where you rest your fingers at. You wanna have full control of your trimmers. Sometimes you gotta use both hands, as you saw right there. I'm using his cheekbone, placing my fingers on his cheekbone to allow me to control the trimmer. Right there, I'm placing my fingers on his chin. Putting my fingers on his cheekbone again. And we're gonna clean them up nice and clean. Here goes the back taper. Same exact steps. Again, here goes your claw method, which leaves the exact same length as that original 1.5 all the way open. Same thing. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how. It works, as you can see. Two different techniques on the same haircut gives you the exact same look. Very important. I'm gonna let you guys have this. We'll be back at the end, man.
Just you need some gas on.
It's important to have some hitters. Give him the mirror. We give the nod of approval. And man, you guys remember what he came in looking like. Hey, you guys remember. But what he come to do though, man? My boy came to be different. Yes, sir, he's different. That shit clean up. Icy. Fade is crazy. But appreciate you guys for staying tuned. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Whatever you gotta do to keep me on your timeline. Yes, sir, we out of here. It's Crispy King, man. Salute. Peace.